Okay, I can really see from far. Hopefully it is focused, amigas, because I can really see from far. But anyways, amigas, if you guys are new here, welcome to my channel. And if you guys are not new here, welcome back to my channel. I am gonna be doing finally the one and only breast augmentation Q&A. So I'm gonna be answering all your questions that you guys have about my surgery. So if you guys didn't know, I did post on Instagram and also on TikTok that I got a breast augmentation. This is my second surgery. So this is gonna be just a Q&A about my boob job, okay? So I posted on Instagram. My Instagram is j.crest. I'm gonna leave it right here for you guys. And I left you guys a box so you guys could ask me any questions you guys have about my surgery. And this is going to be about my experience only, okay? So this is, I don't know, it might be different from other girls, whatever. But this is, everything I'm going to answer is going to be my personal experience. Okay, so we're going to start with the most asked question, which is, did it hurt? And if it hurt, how much from a scale from 1 through 10? So, honestly, that I am going to say, for me, it did hurt. Another question was, oh, and if it did it hurt more than the BBL itself? And honestly, I mean, for me, I could say it did hurt. And if we compare it to the BBL, I'm not sure. I feel like it's the same pain, but for some reason, for me, when I think about it, I think about the BBL being like an uncomfortable situation and like surgery, so it's mostly more uncomfortable than pain. And with my breast, it was more pain than uncomfortable. So I was comfortable, I was just in a lot of pain. And with my BBL, I was really uncomfortable, but I wasn't as in much pain, you know. The only pain that it was for my BBL that made like a bad experience for me was the massages, so the lymphatic massages. Oh, and so from 1 through 10, I would rate it probably, honestly, for me, oh my god, I don't know. I feel like it's because it was mainly the first 4 days that I was like dying, amigas. Especially the first 3 days. The 4th day, I was like barely making it. But the first 3 days, I would say it's like an, I don't know, 8, probably like an 8. You just feel something like really heavy in your chest, you know, like if you can breathe or something. Okay, so now next question. And the most asked question has been that what size did I get, amigas? And I did get, so a lot of you guys know already, well, a few of you guys know already because I did mention it twice on my live. But I did get 375, and honestly, I mean, I'm pretty happy with the result. But sometimes maybe I do feel like I could have probably gone a little bit bigger. But I don't know, I'm actually happy with my results, you know, because they're big. When I have nothing, they're like huge. I need to learn how to like dress them up with certain shirts. Not everything's gonna fit me super perfect. Especially because I didn't want something super big, you know. I wanted something good that matches with my body, but it was a big change regardless. My befores and afters, I'd rather stick with this, amigas. But yeah, I love my results so far. Like, my doctor did such a good job. Next question. Okay, so another question was, what type of implant did I get? I did get the gummy bear, amiga. I know there's also, I think, saline, and I don't know what other one, but I did get the gummy bear. I went to a few doctors, a few places, and all the places told me that it was good to get gummy bear, that one was the most popular and better one. So I went with that one. And another question along with that one was if I got it over the muscle or under the muscle. So I did ask my doctor, amigas, and when I went for my post-op checkup appointment, I did ask that question. So I wouldn't really know how to explain it to you guys, honestly. I'm gonna try my best to explain it in my own words, but basically he said that he did it like half and half. So half is under my muscle, and then the other half, I guess, is like over my muscle. I don't know, something like that, but probably not over my muscle, but I don't know. He just said it's half and half. The implant, it could look more like ¿cómo se dice? It could look more natural. So he said that that's what they do. So it's like it'll be half under and then the other half like this. So that's how he explained it to me. I'm not sure. He explained it obviously better and clear to me in detail. I am a month and almost a week. So a month and a week post-op, and honestly I feel pretty good so far. But yeah, let me know if you guys have heard of that, like under and over the muscle. I don't know. So now next question. So another question is, where did they insert the implant from? So they did explain to me, and I did do my research, that there's many ways to, I guess, like put the implant in you. So my doctor, he only gave me two options. So it's either under the boob or through the nipple. And so I was like, I heard of that. I had done my research already. So I was like, I don't know, you know. I asked him, oh, what's like best, or what do you recommend? And he personally said through the nipple, because through the bottom, I mean, it's not going to be like a super noticeable scar. But he did say that with certain bikinis, there was going to be a scar. Y si se iba a mirar. So I was like, well, I mean, it's common sense. Why not through the nipple? He also mentioned, oh, the scar or the cut from the bottom is going to be a little bit more bigger, and the one through the nipple is going to be way smaller. So of course I was like, oh, I want to avoid, you know, like a big scar. So I'd rather just get it through my nipples. Plus, who's going to see my, you know, right there? So I was like, okay, just my baby daddy. So I was like, all right, that's fine, through the nipple. So we decided to do it through the nipple. And yeah, honestly, I feel like that was the best decision, because I definitely knew in my head, and I was 100% sure already, that I didn't want it through the, like, through under. I don't know, I just the thought of it, I was like, no, I feel like the cut is gonna be bigger. Like, I don't know, I just didn't want it to get infected or anything, you know. So I was just like, okay, through the nipple. And so far so good. I'm healing pretty good. Literally you could hardly even see that there's a cut there or anything. So now on to the next question. Okay, so one of the amigas asked, did the size of your nipples changed? Honestly,
I'm not sure. Let me check right now. Not kidding.
I don't know. Honestly, I'm not sure, because sometimes I'm like, I think it did, because god damn, girl, they were like huge, TMI. But I don't know, right now I haven't really paid attention to it. I think it's still the same. The first few days, they're obviously gonna be huge, amiga, because they're gonna be like, you know, inflamadas, they're gonna be swollen and everything. So yeah, but no, I don't think so. They stay the same, so don't worry, girl. Okay, next one. How much did I pay for my surgery? Honestly, for my surgery, I did end up paying a total of, I think the surgery itself was $4,500. So that was just for the surgery itself. You also have to think about either if you're gonna get a recovery home, or you're gonna get an Airbnb, if you're gonna stay over there meanwhile you're recovering, which you don't really have to, because that's actually like a super easy recovery. You could literally just go home the next day. I just stayed in TJ for like, I think it was like 2 days, or like a day actually. Yeah, I think it was just a day, and I was pretty fine, honestly. It was just, I'm telling you guys, the first 3 days that like I couldn't handle the pain, but it was just pain. I was able to walk and everything. But yeah, so it was just $4,500, the surgery itself, but you also have to add the rest, amigas, so your aftercare and all that stuff. So next question, that if it is super uncomfortable to sleep, and the answer is yes. Honestly, up until now I can't really sleep still like normal. I think I have to wait for, I don't know if 2 months exactly, to not sleep on my breast. I think it's 3 months, I'm not sure. I really have to ask my post-op. I still haven't slept boca abajo, because for the same reason that they still hurt. Like, I'm not fully recovered yet. They still hurt, and right now they don't hurt as much as the beginning, obviously. Right now what just hurts is like sometimes if I make like a movement too hard like this, or like I pick something too heavy or something like that, then they still hurt, you know. Like I said, I'm only a month and a week post-op, so they're still healing. Also, my nipples right now are the ones that hurt, especially my left one. It's like something's burns a little. So yeah, it's healing. That means it's healing, amigas. Another question was, why did you choose to do this surgery? So pretty much, amigas, honestly, I always wanted a breast augmentation surgery. I'm not gonna lie, literally I always wanted, amigas, for the reason that I love dressing like super cute, super girly, or sometimes like, you know, showy, you know, something like that. Like, for example, I would love girls that wear like the V-cut dresses or the V-cut shirts or like stuff like that, you know, where you have to show like your girlies or some cleavage or something.
No, hombre, amigas, yo estaba bien seca. Literally, no, not even the push-up bras would help.
I mean, they would help because for like 5 years I've been having the same push-up bra, amigas. How embarrassing. If you know, you know. If you watch my lives after my son, I think he even took more away, like my boobs, the little bit that I had. But yeah, amigas, me quedé after my son, me quedé bien seca. So I was pretty, you know, pretty flat. I would hate that. I would hate that I couldn't dress the way I wanted to. Like, there would be so many pretty dresses that are open from the back. Like, even on my boutique, I have so many stuff that are open from the back, and I would have to wear the push-up bra no matter what. Like, sometimes Brenda would be like, no, it looks ugly from the back. Like, don't, you know, take it out or whatever. I'm like, no, because I don't have boobs, you know? Like, or when I would buy the jelly ones or whatever, the ones that are just like nipple pads, they wouldn't help because I needed something like, you know, to push. So I'm just like, no, you know, I'm just gonna leave it like that. I'm gonna wear my hair down, and that would help. So I really wanted this surgery since when, because not only obviously it's gonna give you confidence, but you know, not only because of that, I just really wanted to wear different stuff that I like or express more my style, you know. I just couldn't really dress the way I wanted to because I didn't have boobs. A lot of people, when they see me, they're like, oh, they're like really natural, you know, they look really, really good on you, they go with your body. And yeah, that's what I love about my surgeon, amigas, that he makes everything matches my body and everything. Okay, so one of the questions was, did you lose sensation from your nipples? And the answer is yes, amigas. My doctor did also tell me it is normal to lose sensation for like 3 months, 3 to 7 months, something like that. So he's like, it's totally fine, but you're gonna get it back little by little. Then honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I'm like, okay, probably, let me see, like if I lost all the sensation. But no, amigas, like when I something scratch myself, like from here, from the top of the sweater, like a shirt or whatever, I could still feel when I'm touching, you know, right there. So I know when I'm touching it and I can feel it, or like it hurts. I don't know, I didn't lose fully sensation, which he said I could lose a lot or I could still feel it, you know.
Next question.
How long does it take till you feel better or back to normal? Amigas, so right now I'm a month and a week in, right? So from my surgery, but I still feel somewhat weird because, like I said, it still kind of hurts when I move, when I make a like wrong move or something. It still kind of hurts, or I'm still not comfortable with like bras or anything like that because now it's starting to hurt. So when it rubs to the bra or when it rubs to a shirt, or like when I'm gonna go out and I need to wear a shirt with no bra or a dress with no bra for like an hour or two, they hurt. So I don't know, it's part of the healing process. It's summer right now and they told me I cannot go to pools, no water parks, which I'm literally gonna go to Laughlin and like in a month, amigas. So I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I guess I'm just gonna wear my feet. I don't know what's the point of going like that. I guess just wait for the bikini pics. Okay, so the last question is, who was my doctor and where was my surgery? So as many of you guys know, and if you guys didn't know, I mentioned it to you guys at the beginning of the video. I did let TikTok know who was my surgeon because I posted a video with my surgeon. So if you guys want to go ahead and see that video, go follow me on TikTok. I'm gonna leave it right here. The name of my doctor is Dr. Luciano Alonso. I don't know if you guys remember the name, but he's the same one that did my BBL. But when I did my BBL with him was like about 2 years ago, I believe. And he does not work at the same place. He works at another place. And yes, amigas, he's so good. I literally recommend him. I did go to more places and more doctors to, you know, to see around, to see doctors and all that stuff. But no, amigas, I still went and stuck by my doctor, which was Dr. Luciano, because honestly, I did realize that he's just so good at everything. Like, I loved his work with breast augmentation, with BBLs, with anything. He just does such a great job, and I already felt super comfortable with him because he had already done my previous surgery. So yeah, amigas, I definitely recommend him. He is located in Tijuana. So I did go to Tijuana my first 2 times that I did my surgery with him. From me, it's 2 hours away. So I did go over there and I did stay over there at an Airbnb. And the next day I came back home and it wasn't really that bad. It was good. The drive was not bad. But yeah, that's Dr. Luciano Alonso. You guys could go ahead and search him up on Instagram. Yes, so I think that was the last question. If you guys have any other questions, go ahead and comment it down below. I'll be answering a few of you guys' questions if you guys have any other ones that I didn't mention or that I forgot. Now I am gonna show you guys how my breasts are doing right now. I am wearing like a bra, like a no wire bra, so it's kind of like a sports bra, but I do have a shirt with this, so I'm not sure how they're gonna look. Let me show you guys real quick. Okay, amigas, so
these are the girlies. Okay, I'm kind of shy.
I have this bodysuit on, amigas, but this is how it looks.
Pretty good size. I feel like it fits my body. My body's so good.
Okay, so there you go, amigas. There you have it. So that's pretty much it. If you guys liked and enjoyed this video, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, amigas.